Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another favorites video. I can't believe it's October and wrapping my mind around that is a lot. I hope your October is off to a good start. I hope you had a great September. And today I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite things from the month of September. So I have entertainment, clothing, food and drink, a YouTuber, and some priceless items. So without further ado, let's jump in. So entertainment, you guys, I've been reading up a storm. Like, I've been using like a library app to rent ebooks, and basically like July, August, September, they were just constantly coming in, and I was like reading as much as possible to like get them out so I wasn't like hogging them for people who were waiting. And so this book I actually read in August, but I had too many books in August that I was talking about, so I'm talking about it this month. It is Where the Crawdads Sings by by Delia Owens. This was a really good book. I had heard about it because it was a Reese Witherspoon book club pick, which I think the next one was too. But basically I just like see a book that I think is interesting and add it to my Goodreads want to read, which I'll link my account down below. But basically it was just like beautiful. It's about this girl who basically ends up fending for herself in this like shack that she lives in, and she learns how to make money to keep herself alive basically, and just the like descriptions of nature, and just it's a really good story. And I feel like my description isn't doing it justice, but it was a really good book that left me like crying and then sobbing and then like uncontrollably sobbing and then going, what? Do I like that ending? Do I? I think I do. I think I've come to that decision. But it was really good, and I read it in less than a week. Like I think maybe 4 days or something like that. It was really good, and I would really highly recommend it. Next book is called 9 Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty. I have read almost all of her books. I think I keep finding more. But this I think is her newest one. So this was about this like health retreat that 9 different people end up at. So they're 9 perfect strangers, and just kind of like their experience while they're there. It was really funny. The characters were really interesting. It took some twists and turns that I didn't expect, but I really liked it, and it made me want to go to a spa. Not a health retreat like they go to, but just like a spa. I was like, you know, I could use that. I could go for a massage right now. So, but I definitely like that. I think it was a Reese Witherspoon book club pick as well, but I really like this author. Like I said, I've read a lot of her books. She's the author of Big Little Lies. So this was a bit different than that, but I definitely enjoyed it. And again, read that pretty quickly. Next is the TV show that I am currently watching in the mornings, and that is Parks and Recreation. I watched 30 Rock, I guess, like this time last year I was watching that, and watching it on Amazon Prime, and now I'm into Parks and Recreation. It just makes me laugh like really hard, and it's just fun to watch in the morning, to just something like light. And I just like Chris Pratt's character is really funny. Aubrey Plaza's character is really funny. Amy Poehler, like it's I would say like it's a cross between 30 Rock and The Office. Like Amy Poehler's character is like as unaware of herself as Steve Carell is in The Office, but it's just really funny. And they're like short episodes. I'm almost at the end of I think I'm on the last episode of season 2, but I just really like it, and I'm excited to have like, I think there's 7 seasons, so like another 5 seasons to watch, because it's fun and I like it. And now I have 2 album, don't know what I was saying there. So the first is Lover by Taylor Swift. I have been listening to it quite a bit lately. I think my favorite songs are Lover and Paper Rings. But it's just good. It's fun to listen to. I feel like I've listened to the first half of the album a lot because I'll like start at the beginning and then not get all the way through. Like I'll be doing something else and I'll stop listening to it. But I really like it, and I pretty much like, I get it, it gets stuck in my head a lot, but like different songs every time. Like I don't know, but it's catchy and I like it. And then the second one is Wild Blue Part 1 by Hunter Hayes. Sorry if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my list. I've really liked Hunter Hayes for a long time. I've seen him open for Carrie Underwood and Lady Antebellum. And so he has new music and I like it, and I like the song Heartbreak. I haven't listened to it a ton, but I like it and I like his music, and I'm happy to have something new from him. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but that's all my entertainment. Next is this piece of clothing that has been keeping me warm. This is one of those Sherpa material sweaters. This one is from the brand Love Tree. I got this at Winners. I have a vest version of this that I got from Pixie Lee & Co. that I mentioned in a favorites, I think towards the beginning of this year. And as soon as I got that vest, I was like, I want a sweater like this, like with sleeves. And I knew that was going to be like one thing this fall that I was for sure going to buy. And I had one like favorited on Etsy, and it was like $50. And then we were in Winners and I saw these as I was leaving, and I was like, I just want to check the price, and it was $30. And I was like, yep. I'm buying it, and I'm so happy I did. The weather's been really weird that it's like today it's like summer, but it's also been like fall. It needs to make up its mind, but I am always cold, and so this is like my favorite thing. Like it's like wearing a blanket, and for someone who's always cold, like life doesn't get any better than basically wearing a blanket. So I love this. I would probably buy it in every color just because I love it so much, but it is going to be like a staple this winter. I don't want to think about winter, but this will make it better. So I love it, and if you are always cold like me, I would definitely recommend it. Okay, next is food and drink, which is definitely one of those things that like I saw on Instagram. It is the pumpkin foam cold brew from Starbucks. So I saw it and I was like, that's interesting. But I'm not like a pumpkin spice latte, like I'm not that person. And I was like, but I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin. Like I don't want to spend that much money on something from Starbucks to not like it. So I used like Stars or whatever for it. It's really good. And I think I've gotten 2 now, but like especially when it's warm, especially like today, which today would be a good opportunity to get it. But basically it's a pumpkin foam on top, which only tastes slightly like pumpkin, so if you're not a pumpkin person, you'd probably still like it. And then an iced coffee underneath that's like unsweetened, like the flavors in the foam, and then as the foam like mixes with the coffee, it sweetens it. It's really good, and there's the only like pumpkin spice, like the spice is just on top of the foam, so it basically sticks to the top of the cup unless you like scrape it off, that you don't even really taste it. But yeah, it's really good, and I would suggest trying it, especially like if you're somewhere where it's hot and you want to like have the pumpkin stuff, that it's a really good option. Yeah, I saw it all over Instagram and was basically like, yeah, I need to try it. So I tried it and I liked it, and now I'm sharing it with you. And my sister likes the foam on top because I got the first one and I let her lick the foam off the top because it sticks to the top, and then I come home with the second one and I come home and she like eyes it, like she was like eyes locked on cup, and I was like, oh, do you want to lick the foam from this? And she was like, yeah. So she got that, so she likes it too, and she hasn't even tasted the coffee part, she just likes the foam. Okay, that's enough about food and drink, which is basically just that. Next is a YouTuber that I found. It's a family channel. It's Rochelle and Justin. So I can't remember how I think I followed her on Instagram first, just looking through like the explore page, which I like never do. But basically they have just moved into a new house, and she was like, oh, the house tour is up. And so I wanted to see their house, so I looked at it, and it's a really nice house. And then basically just started watching a bunch of their vlogs, and they've been vlogging for a very long time, so having like that much material is like really nice. I really enjoy that about finding people on YouTube, to just kind of like go into that rabbit hole and just like watch a bunch of their stuff. So also they just found out that they are pregnant through a round of IVF, and they don't know if they're having 1 or 2 babies, so it'll kind of be interesting to follow them through that journey. But they have a just over 1-year-old right now named Emma, and they just seem like a really cute family, and I have enjoyed what I've watched so far, which has been, I feel like, a lot. So if you're looking for a family to follow, I would definitely recommend them. Okay, and then last category is Priceless. So I'm gonna put a disclaimer in here that it is September 22nd when I'm filming this, and one of these items hasn't happened yet. So the first thing is Cirque du Soleil Alegria. So we went to go see that last weekend. That was Ethan's birthday present from February. But we've been to, I think, 5 different Cirque du Soleil shows in the 8 years that we've been together. We've seen La Nuba at Disney World, which is no longer there. We've seen Curios, Luzia, Volta, and Alegria. And we really like going to like the tent ones. We've never seen one in a stadium, although La Nuba was really big, but it was still like a tent. But we really enjoy going, and I think we will continue to go as long as there's shows to see. But this one was really cool. I really liked it. Always watching Cirque du Soleil, I'm like, I could do that, like not in like crazy stuff, but I used to do gymnastics, so like some of the stuff I actually could do. But I like, at the end I had like sweaty palms from watching the different stunts. The music is always beautiful. They have live singers, and we've like gone on Spotify and listened to the music. I just really enjoy it, and if you're looking for like something to do as a night out, it's something that's really fun, and I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, that was a fun night out, and it was nice that it was, so I'm from outside of Toronto, and it was at Ontario Place, which normally it's just kind of down by the water, that it'd be kind of hard to take public transit there, but we were able to take the GO train right there, so it made it really easy. I could see it probably being there again. But if you're in the area, it like just started. We went the first weekend, and it's there till like November, so definitely go check that out. And the second thing that I'm going to mention that has not happened yet is celebrating our 1-year wedding anniversary. So because I don't want to film next weekend on our anniversary, I'm filming this ahead of time, but I think we're gonna go out for dinner, and we have presents for each other, and yeah, so I just think that it's gonna be nice. But just like September has made me like sentimental and reflecting on the past year and being like, well, this time last year I was really stressed, so it's nice to not be stressed this year. But it's hard to believe it's been a year, and it's just nice to have something to celebrate. So I think that's it. Those are all my favorites for the month of September. Let me know what you enjoyed. I like don't even know what else to say. I'm just happy that we'll be celebrating next week. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I will also put a link to the monthly favorites playlist, which goes way back to 2016, I think. Like, I've been doing this a while. So if you want to watch other ones, make sure to go check out that playlist. But I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.